boom boom bandidi, a doom dum day, a doom dum day, do 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 do.
Welcome to Heavy Petting. Can you guess where we are today? If you take a look around, you might get some clues. We are in Karjat, which is about 2 to 3 hours away from Mumbai. And some of you may remember this place as the self-indulgent, fun, heavenly camp that you can come out to not just with your family, but also with that most important member, your pet. I'm here with Uttam Pal Singh, who's one of the parents who's brought his pet. He and his wife have brought Mogambo. Is that right?
Yes.
Mogambo, you are a beauty. And how old is Mogambo?
Mogambo is going to be 2.
Okay.
Still young.
Still young, still young. And tell me about Mogambo. How did Mogambo come into your life?
He's been with us for 2 years now.
Okay.
And then we wanted to just go take him out for a outing. Staying in Bombay, just like going for just small walks wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So let's take him out for an adventurous ride.
Yeah.
And then this is the second time. We came here first time again in Karjat, but that was during monsoons.
Okay.
And it was beautiful. We just loved it. He enjoyed it. He freaked out. He socialized, with many dogs for the first time. And he was very happy when he went back. Like, you could see happiness on his face.
I can see happiness on your face and in your tail. Yes, I can. So he doesn't get to play with too many dogs back in Bombay? Freely?
Not
really.
freely like this, Like here, you just let him loose, unleashed, do whatever you want. This, is a fun place for him. He gets attention from the girls, which he's really happy about.
Yeah. And he gets to swim and he gets to
swim a lot.
Which is great exercise.
Both in the swimming pool and out in the wild.
Yeah.
Which is great, yeah.
And he's a Labrador. And Labradors really need exercise because they have a tendency to put on weight very easily after a certain point.
Quite true.
He's in amazing shape.
Thankfully, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously you're doing right by his diet. And you're doing right by his exercise.
We actually want to do all wrong, but the thing is, he's managed himself quite well.
Really?
We want to feed him.
Sometimes,
they come and say, yaar, Punjabi okay, thoda doggy is very sukda.
So, Uttam, what are some of the things you've noticed that are changed in him ever since he started coming to a place like this, where he gets to run around so freely and mix with other dogs and people?
The changes which you find, he's really happy. Being here just as a free spirit. Mm-hmm. Plus, there are changes in us also because, we get to meet a community of pet owners.
Okay.
So, and we share stories about their pets. We share our stories about bringing up.
You actually put in a lot of effort. I mean, you enjoy it once you're here, but it takes planning. It takes time away from your routine. Yeah. And maybe if you didn't have Mogambo, you wouldn't have come.
We wouldn't have met, all the other people like us.
Yeah.
And, getting to know them. So
people who really, really love their animals enough to do this.
Yeah.
Not just necessarily stick to the same routine in a city, but they realize they need this. And that's brilliant.
I mean, if you don't have a pet, you're missing something, which you kind of realize, when you come and meet your other pet loving.
Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing for Mogambo.
Thank you. Woof. Mogambo, woof. Woof.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Good boy. Hey, thank you, Heavy Petting.
The NDTV news app had redefined the entire genre. Now, another market beater. It's already hit #1.
NDTV Profit, India's #1 finance app. Download free at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Live stream of NDTV Profit, market news and your easy-to-manage portfolio. Download now, ndtvprofit.com/apps.